is a woman likely to have by the time she is 30?
How many is she likely to have?
Maybe around 15.
15.
Around 15, guys. I know girls in my city who they're up to 40 and they're 20. Like, it's not even funny how inaccurate that is. Do these people not know that Tinder exists? Like, or they're just outright lying, honestly. Outright lying. Anyway, guys, it is Taylor the Fiend here, and today we've got a quick video on what is the average number of partners that a woman has revealed. Before we crack into it, if you guys have any content to send, you can send it through the Instagram, the email, or the Discord. All of those links are in the description, so if you want to join the Discord or something like that, you are welcome to. But these first two women have just told us that the average number of sexual partners a woman is likely to have by the time she is 30 is 15. Can I get a raise of hands? Who thinks that's correct? Oh, nobody? Nobody? Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. You see, the reason why this is... us guys, right, we have a natural reaction to this, which is, wow, that's a bad investment. You know, we think to ourselves, it is a bad idea to invest in a girl that has that many partners. And that is totally true. That is totally true. If you say something like what I just said, though, you are, in society's eyes, just an evil misogynist. You talk badly about women. Why can't women do everything that they want? Hey, go ahead. Women, as far as I'm concerned, they can have as many partners as they want. But at the end of the day, guys, they cannot get my commitment out of me without my permission. So, and a lot of guys are starting to feel the same way. MGTOW is getting huge. I'm not a MGTOW in particular, but let me tell you, MGTOW is getting very large. And women are starting to notice, right? Women are starting to notice, hey, men don't really want to deal with me. Men aren't giving me the commitment that I want. And I have no empathy. I don't know about you guys, but I have absolutely zero empathy. And I wish we could just brush this under the rug and say, oh, well, maybe it's just because we just feel this way just because. But the thing is, we have that biological repulsion towards this sort of behavior for a reason. Do you guys know, I've said before on this channel to go and Google the amount of divorces by the amount of sexual partners a woman has. Go and look at that graph on Google, guys. It is not even funny. Girls who have, let's just say you've got a girl and she's been with 15 people by the time she's, I don't know, like 20 something, right? Let's just give it a real low ball, shall we? Real low ball there. What are the odds that when you get with this girl, that you're going to be the final boyfriend? The odds are basically zero, guys. It is effectively zero. So there's no point even keeping the women around. Like, why would you keep the girl around when the odds of her staying are not basically non-existent? There's going to be some issue. She's going to monkey branch to another dude. You're going to sit there and you think to yourself, what did I do wrong? Nothing you did wrong, my guy. She's just not committed. And, you know, we have a lot of things to thank about this, for this, but at the end of the day, it's feminism. It's social media dating apps. It's hypergamy in general. If you don't know what hypergamy means, give it a Google. Rollo Tomasi, basically everyone on the manosphere talks at length about hypergamy. But you can find that if you Google image hypergamy, you can find a great graph of what that means and understand it in like 20 seconds. But you know, we watch these videos and we see the disturbing part about this is when this woman says 15, all the women that I'm about to show you in the rest of the video, they all represent women that we know in our lives. Like, you ask girls the same question, you're going to get the same kind of answers. All of them are total and utter lies. So, you know, you could sit there with your girlfriend and think that she's had 3 boyfriends in her entire life at the age of 26, but she does not, guys. She's not a perfect little angel. These answers that you're getting, complete lies. But let's continue.
15? I think any amount is acceptable, but on average,
Any amount is acceptable, but again, don't expect the commitment.
I'd say over 20.
5 to 10, maybe.
I wonder if do you think she knows that she's lying so largely? Like, do you think that she knows that she just told the biggest of lies? It genuinely blows my mind how they can sit there with such straight faces and say an answer like that is so obviously incorrect. This girl is living like in Austria, for God's sake, as if it's going to be 5 to 10. Give me a break, guys. Give me an absolute break.
Upwards of 50, only because for women.
See, that's a more likely answer. It's still a lowball by today's standards, in all honesty, guys. But this is more of an honest answer. But at the end of the day, okay, fine. Let's just say this isn't an honest answer. Why would you commit to someone like that? Remember, so this question is talking about the average woman. It doesn't stipulate any kind of woman. It says, how many sexual partners is a woman likely to have by the time she is 30? Upwards of 50. Upwards of 50, guys, that this lady says. And that's not even incorrect, honestly. So what are you going to do? Are you going to be you're going to be boyfriend number 51, are you? Any dudes watching this, you're going to be boyfriend number 1? No, we're not. We're gonna try and swoop in and be boyfriend number 53, maybe? Guys, there's gonna be a 54. There's gonna be a 55. There's gonna be a 56. She's no princess. So, I don't know. All these clowns out here getting women gifts, why? You're not gonna... Even if you do get their affection in return, how long is that gonna last, my guy? Before Chad or Tyrone just comes along. Like, you're wasting your time. Guys, it gives me a headache to think about this sort of stuff. It really does. Upwards of 50, my god.
I think they're very experimental in their teenage years.
Like, about 30, maybe? 30.
Yes, you see, when they get asked the question, you're going to look at their facial expression, and what they're doing is they're not actually thinking about the right or the wrong answer to the question. What they're thinking about is, what makes me look like an acceptable human being? That's what they're thinking about. They're thinking, what is socially acceptable for me to say? It doesn't matter so much. It has to be a balance between the truth and what is socially acceptable to say. And even kind of to hell with the truth part of that. Like, let me just see if I can go back. Let's watch her face again. Right? Let's watch.
Like,
look at her. See that?
about 30, maybe?
It's 30, maybe. I don't know. Are you sure? Like, see, she throws that out, and then she puts the maybe on the end of the sentence so that she can then gauge the reaction of the guy who's asking the question, and then she can adjust if it's completely socially unacceptable. No, nowhere in this conversation is truth the primary the primary drive behind the answers.
30, 40, it depends on how open a woman is. I mean, I think it's okay also if the woman has 0 sex partners, that's also fine if she doesn't want to. But I think like an average number would be like 40.
An average number of like 40. Guys, we're going to do the obligatory eye rub in the middle of the video. Just give me a second. Yeah, I'm just giving my eyes you guys can't see it, but I'm just shoving my fingers in my eyes right now. Whew. Again, see, this whole argument, it basically boils down to this. Why would you commit to someone who clearly cannot commit to anyone? They have all these options, guys. So, like, and they're just squandering them. And, you can sit here detached from it and go, haha, look at all those guys. But at the end of the day, that's probably being you. That's probably going to be you. So at the end of the day, you want to be the sexual partner, and that's about it. None of this boyfriend stuff, none of this husband stuff, none of this what are we stuff. Oh, I just date around. I'm not, I like to take my time, as AMS would say, guys. I like to take my time before getting into a relationship. Yeah, I'll take a long time. How about that? Guys, girls are natural plate spinners as well. Please believe that these numbers are a lot higher than they say they are. These numbers are toned down to look socially acceptable. So let's keep going.
I reckon 30. At least.
30 at least, yeah. I mean, see, she's still trying to adjust her answer. It's well above 30. It's well above 30.
Yeah, I don't know. I reckon upwards of 50. Like,
it's so gross, guys. It's so gross. You know, I know red pill dudes who won't even kiss girls because of this. Like, they don't know where the girl's mouth has been. And it's not like... See, when I talk about stuff like this as well, it's not to bash on women, guys, because let me tell you, if we were in the girls, let's just say we switched genders, right? Like, you or I, you watching this video, let's just say, you know, we were girls. You know what? Okay, let me rephrase that. We had as much sexual selection as girls did. My God, our body counts would be incredibly high, right? So you can't really blame them, but at the same time, it's just gross to think about, guys. Like, okay, yes, you can blame them, but we would do the exact same thing. Let's be honest. It's just such a disgusting situation. And then you've got these seas of guys, these seas of men that are just begging for the girl to accept their commitment. Isn't that gross? Oh my goodness. I can feel Chronic's not even in this video or anything. He's not around at the moment, but he just got a chill. He gets a chill every time I press the play button on his video.
nothing to be ashamed of if they do. I reckon that's a normal number.
Yeah, nothing to be ashamed of, guys. Nothing to see here. Body count of over 50 in less years than that. Okay, let's just say the girl was 18. What is that? 12 years. So she has roughly like 2 to 3 sexual partners a year. Can you imagine? Why? Like, oh my goodness. And that's a low ball, guys. Like, okay, let's just say you took that statistic that this girl said. Where in there could you fit a committed, let's just say you put in a committed relationship for 2 years, right? Then all of a sudden the next year you've got to bang like 5 dudes to make up for it in that 1 year. Like, oh my goodness.
20.
¿Cómo?
You see how, okay, so she answered the question and she said 20. She didn't social ping it. She didn't check if her answer was good like the first girl. So she got socially shamed by this girl who was laughing at her. You see that? This is why she's checking her facial expression to see how badly she's been judged and how badly she messed up there. Again, the truth is nowhere to be had in this conversation.
I don't know. Maybe
The ideal one, 20.
20?
You are 22, and how many have you had?
No, I think maybe 10.
Not going to answer the question. And again, see, look, no, I think maybe 10. Yeah, 10. They have to agree on it. What's socially acceptable, guys?
Yeah, 10.
But I think it's okay to have any number. If you have 100, if you have
200 is also fine, you know. Odd Chronic called this unabashed thottery, I think he would call this. My goodness, guys. If this doesn't put you off committing to a girl, I don't know what will. These are random girls selected on the street in different countries, by the way. This isn't like one group of girls in one country. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, guys, I think we'll leave it there. It's been Taylor the Fiend. I'll catch you boys in the next one. Peace.
It's the way that they made me so alive. Feel the pain